Welcome everyone to NXT Heatwave, and tonight it is the in-ring debut of Stephanie Vaquer. The Dark Angel goes one-on-one with Jaida Parker. The NXT Tag Team titles are on the line as Fraxium defend them against Chase University. Oba Femi defends the North American title against the underdog Cameron Grimes. Triple threat elimination match for the NXT Women's Championship as Lyra Valkyria defends against two other women, namely Cora, Jade and Roxanne Perez, who look to win back the championship here this evening. The Women's North American title will be defended by Tatum Paxley as she takes on the darker side of Wendy Choo. The beautiful Madness Giulia will meet the centre of the universe, Tiffany Stratton, a woman who fears that her spot may be in danger. Will Stratton's spot be taken over by Giulia? We find out tonight. And our main event for the NXT Championship, Trick Williams puts his title on the line against a man who has cheated his way to numerous victories in recent time. Will it pay off for him here tonight? Will he become NXT Champion? What a night it is going to be here at Heatwave. It is certainly going to be LIT. And well, there is Chase University as we kick off tonight's proceedings with the NXT Tag Team Championship match. And Chase U have stacked up some victories recently over the Culling and the No Quarter Catch crew. And that is how they earned their way into this title match here tonight. Big fan favourites are Duke Hudson and Andre Chase. Now of course separated from Thea Hale as she looks to carve out her own path. Never slow down. The mantra of our NXT Tag Team Champions, Fraxium. And Fraxium have been Tag Team Champions now for 97 days, with 2 successful championship defenses to their names. Will they be able to defend successfully again here at Heatwave?
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Duke Hudson and Andre Chase. Chase University. And their opponents at a combined weight of 336 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazier and Axia.
Well, what a way to begin the night. What a way to begin Summerslam weekend. NXT Tag Team titles on the line here in our opening contest. Duke Hudson will start things off for Chase University, while Nathan Frazier starts things off for Fraxium. There is the bell. These two teams are fan favourites. They respect each other. But tonight it is all about the NXT Tag Team titles. Hudson getting the better of Frazier here in the early going. What a slam. And Hudson calling up Nathan Frazier and respectfully letting him get back up to his feet. Hudson now driving Frazier face first into the canvas. First cover and a quick kick out by Nathan Frazier. And the action here in this matchup is going to be very fast-paced. I can already tell you that. Look at the jabs here from Hudson. Now the boots to the chest. Chase University doing a great job thus far. But here comes Nathan Frazier trying to rally. Went for a super kick, Hudson though, with more jabs to the face of Nathan Frazier, and there's an elbow. Chase U looking to capture the gold. Shoulders down for a 1 count. And all maybe looking for some double team action here at Chase U. Tag made to the Professor. And Andre Chase going after the leg of Frazier. And another cover, keeping the pressure on, and Frazier will kick. Nathan Frazier really could use a tag at this juncture of the match. Trying to utilize now his evasive tactics. Snap suplex into a cover of his own. Shoulders down here on Andre Chase, who kicks out at 1. And looking for a standing moonsault, no water in the pool. Here's Andre Chase with a combination. And now an opportunity for Frazier to make the tag, but Chase shuts it down. Enziguri by Andre Chase. And now Frazier needs a breather on the outside. And Chase looking to retrieve him and send him back into the ring. Remember, the challengers cannot become tag team champions here this evening by countout. So Andre Chase acting urgently and getting Frazier back into the ring. And now going on to the leg of Frazier. And this is smart also by the Professor. Targeting the legs of Nathan Frazier to eliminate that high-flying ability. And now the figure 4 locked in. Will this bring Chase University the tag team titles? No. Frazier reverses the pressure. Frazier putting that thinking cap on now. Finding a smart way out of the submission. And finally able to make the tag. In comes Axiom for the first time this evening. And look at the tag team champions go. Wiping out Andre Chase. Axiom have such tag team chemistry. That is why they have the gold right now. Dragon screw leg whip from Chase. And looking for an elbow. Axiom getting out of the way. Now maybe looking to quicken the pace. Chase though, shutting him down. And there's the elbow. And now the knee to the back. Andre Chase is rolling. Going for a drop kick there in the corner. Axiom quickly getting back up to his feet. Now driving Andre Chase into the corner momentarily. Chase fighting out. There's the side effect. Tag team titles on the line. And oh, there's Frazier. Intercepting the pinfall attempt, and he pays for it. And now this could be Chase University's moment. Axiom sent into the corner, the tag was made. And Chase U looking to put this away. Hudson catching Axiom out of the air. Not enough for the titles. Duke Hudson now legal. Fireman's carry there by Axiom. Now the chops right to the chest. Hudson over the counter. And now going for a belly-to-belly. Axiom with a great counter back. Went for the roundhouse kick, nobody home. And Duke Hudson again with those dangerous jabs. And a bossman slam to Axiom to win the NXT Tag Team Championships. Only a 2 count. And Axiom is in a bad way right now. Duke Hudson knows it. Elbow to the spine, and again, and again. Look at the strength. Clawing down Axiom. And a tag is made. Back in comes Nathan Frazier. And Frazier trying to show off his power. Wow. Hudson, though, landing behind into a shot block. Right to the leg of Nathan Frazier. And again, the power of Hudson. Maybe too much for Frazier, as he gets slammed into the canvas at full force. And now a Chase U closing in. Frazier, though, with a kick to the gut. And trying to utilise his high-flying ability. He was able to land on his feet after coming up empty. In comes Andre Chase, who sends Hudson into Frazier. And now Hudson setting up that side effect from the Professor. And this could do it. Cover on Frazier, near fall. What a way to kick off Summerslam weekend. And there's a reversal on the Irish whip. Separation made. Tag made 2. Back in comes Axiom. And Andre Chase back to his feet. Didn't notice Axiom was waiting for him. And off that crossbody plancher, Axiom sends Chase back into the ring. And oh, Hudson gets taken out. And now looking to go up high. Andre Chase trying to meet him up there. And Axiom looking for a missile drop kick. Andre Chase rallies. And Andre Chase with something on his mind. And it's going to be something big. Looking for a net breaker. Oh, but Axiom lands on his feet. Big roundhouse kick. Oh, and now right to the chest. Axiom looking to fly. And there's an arm drag. And just like that, the tag team champions are rolling. Tag to Frazier. And this could seal the deal. Brainbuster from Axiom. Frazier from the top of the frog splash. And will that be enough to retain? No, only a 2 count. Andre Chase showing off his resilience. Oh my goodness. Chase looking for reprieve. And Frazier meets him on the outside with that tope suicida. And now going up to the high rent district is Frazier. Bad news for Andre Chase. Went for the missile drop kick. And Chase has that move scouted. Going for a suplex. Inside cradle by Frazier to retain. Almost had him. And no wasted motion, but Andre Chase gets out of dodge. And now Frazier being sent into the turnbuckle. What does Chase have planned now? Kick right to the leg. And now from the middle rope. Canadian Destroyer. Do we have new champions? No, Axiom saving the titles. And Andre Chase is not happy. But it is all about competition. The respect these two teams have is secondary to the tag team championships. Looking for the frontliner was Chase. Frazier answers him with a forearm. And now off the ropes into a belly to belly. And now Chase is in the drop zone. From the top, there's the Phoenix Splash. And that may be the final nail in the coffin. Hudson, though, caught Frazier with a knee. And Frazier responds with another suicide dive. Tag to Axiom. And can Axiom pick up the pieces here? Can he pick up the scraps? Andre Chase is stirring. Golden ratio from Axiom. And down goes Hudson. Here's the cover. For Axiom or Steel, the tag team champions. What a match.
Here are your winners. And still, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
For Axiom remain the NXT Tag Team Champions here at Heatwave. What a way to begin tonight's proceedings. What a way to begin Summerslam weekend. We are back here at NXT Heatwave.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jaida Parker.
Jaida Parker has been fearful of her spot being taken by the new arrivals to NXT, namely Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. She has a chance here tonight to cement her spot against the ladder. Jaida Parker looking to defend what she sees as her territory. She is 2-1 in her win-loss record, and she comes up against the debuting Dark Angel.
And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile,
This is the in-ring debut of Stephanie Vaquer, who calls herself the Dark Angel. You are going to find out why. Once you see her go in that ring, she is a proficient technician and grappler between the ropes. She can turn on the aggression when needed. Truly welcome here in NXT is the Dark Angel. And tonight we see what she is made of and what she's all about. The NXT Universe on their feet for the arrival of Stephanie Vaquer, and we are underway. Collar and elbow tie up between these two women. They are looking to duke it out here tonight. You know that General Manager Booker T is watching this very closely. Jaida Parker now in control. Getting the better of Vaquer. There's some power on display. And that may be Jada's advantage here in this matchup this evening. I have my doubts that Jaida will not be able to match Stephanie in the grappling department or the striking department either. Her power game is her best option. Oh man, well, she tried going for the strike and now she's going to find out Stephanie Vaquer's striking prowess. Credit where it is due, Jaida Parker not backing down. Continuing to strike away at the Dark Angel, but what a German suplex. Cover here on Parker for a 2 count. And understandably so, Jaida needs a moment here to regroup. And now back into the ring. And again, they're going to strike away at the Dark Angel. Back elbow. Okay, Jaida, I see you. And here's the cover. Shoulders down on Vaquer for a 2 count. Jaida Parker certainly impressing me right now. She has Vaquer on the canvas. She is talking trash. And that may be a mistake. Vaquer firing up as she tries to rally. And just like that, Stephanie has regained control. Big forearm in the corner. And now the face washes. Paint brushing the face of Jaida Parker. And there's a leg drop. Coming out by Stephanie to put Jaida away. Not going to happen. I take nothing away from Jaida Parker. She is giving this everything she's got. Trying to preserve her spot here in NXT. And oh, nice counter by Vaquer. Eat to feet. And that could be the prelude to the end. Never mind, going right for the cover. And Vaquer unable to put Jaida away. Now what is Stephanie thinking? The Dark Angel lining up Jaida Parker. DDT. Spiking Parker. Will it be enough? Near fall. This is very personal for Jaida Parker. And oh, Jaida, you don't want to be there. Meteora by Vaquer. And wait a minute. I've seen this before. Stephanie Vaquer with what she calls the devil's kiss. And now Vaquer lining up Jaida Parker. Oh, but Jaida corner. Insaguri found its mark. What a recovery by Stephanie. And Jaida sliding through the legs. Trying to set up for that gourd buster. And she uses this to set up Hypnotic. Stephanie Vaquer clearly has done her homework. And oh, Jada's all tied up in the ropes right now. And Vaquer picking Parker back up to her feet. Setting her up. Eat to feet for a second time here tonight. And is the Dark Angel closing in on her first victory in NXT. Oh, Parker with other ideas. Kick to the gut. Arms now hooked. Vaquer though lands on her feet. DDT. The speed and quickness of the Dark Angel on full display. And now Vaquer could be going in for the kill shot. Here it comes. The SVB by Vaquer. Shoulders down. And that's going to be all she wrote for Jaida Parker.
Here is your winner, Stephanie Vaquer.
Welcome to NXT, Stephanie Vaquer. Her first win under the NXT brand. Jaida gave it everything she had, but in the end, Stephanie Vaquer is the victor.
Stephanie, congratulations on your first win in WWE.
Thank you. I want everybody to know that the Dark Angel has arrived to NXT officially. I am still learning to improve my English, but my primary language is wrestling.
Well put there by Stephanie. And oh, from one international sensation to another. Here comes Giulia, set for battle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan,
Giulia's arrival to NXT came at the Great American Bash, where she fought Blair Davenport to a winning effort. Tiffany Stratton, just like Jaida Parker, has taken issue with Giulia because it's not just Jaida who is concerned that their spots will be taken by these new arrivals. Giulia's win-loss record currently sits at 2-0. And is it Tiffy time here tonight at Heatwave?
and her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany is 10-7 in her win-loss record here in Universe Mode. She is looking to show why she is the center of the universe, and a win here tonight would really put her back on the map here in NXT. So here we go, Giulia, Tiffany Stratton, one-on-one, and we are underway. And again, this matchup, much like the last, is all about preserving your spot here in NXT from the new arrivals that just keep on coming, wanting to be a part of the best women's division in wrestling. Giulia maintaining control, Stratton, headlock applied, great counter. Now the pressure here on Giulia, who finds an escape. And oh, that was just a boot right to the face. Nothing fancy about that, but it was effective. Kick out at one though by Stratton. Looking for a slap, catches the forearm. And I don't think it is a wise move to strike at Giulia. And this is why. Oh, the knee to the side of the head. Covered out by the beautiful Madness. And a kick out by Stratton. Looking for a boot there to the back. Countered. Giulia able to roll through into a pinning combination. And a kick out again by the center of the universe. And look, Giulia, no wasted motion. The headbutts. Giulia from Japan, of course. We know how brutal it is out there. A strong style of professional wrestling, and it is embodied in Giulia. Look at these headbutts. My goodness. And I don't blame Tiffany for trying to create some space away from Giulia. She truly is the beautiful Madness. Tiffany Stratton slowly making it back into the ring, taking precautions, but Giulia again all over her. Now taking her down to the canvas and scraping her face. Cover. Shoulders down again on Tiffany, who kicks out at 2. Inverted DDT with authority. And again, Giulia putting the pressure on Stratton. What a women's division we have right now here in NXT. Truly remarkable, all the talent coming in. And let's not take away from the talent we already have here. Giulia sent across the ring, and there's that back elbow. Stratton utilising her gymnastics background, trying to put Giulia away to no avail. Now Stratton all over Giulia. The right hands to the face of the beautiful madness. And oh dear, what has Stratton just awoken, my goodness! The drop kick from Giulia. And now hoisting her up. Went for a headbutt, Stratton out of the way. And oh, Tiffany, I think we're setting up for her Alabama slam. Giulia, though, had it scouted. And now Stratton, all tied up, face first into the mat. Tiffany may not have a clue where she's at right now. And the slaps to the face. Into a drop kick to the chest. And the pressure here on Stratton. Will she be able to kick? She will. The matchup continues. And what a brutal affair this has been. Oh! Stratton just got turned inside out. And now looking for a submission. Giulia with that STF cinched in. And what is Tiffany going to do here? Will she submit to the beautiful madness? She's trying to fight out of it, and she does. And Tiffany again trying to strike away at Giulia. And surprisingly, she gets the better of her. Giulia went back to her feet, and uh-oh. Stratton may live to regret that. Giulia will not be one-upped. And look at the strength. Glorious driver. That is it. Cover on Stratton. And are you kidding me? Tiffany Stratton kicked out at 2. And oh, here it comes. Abadocci knee. Stratton able to reverse it. Able to block it. And now these two women just going back and forth looking for the upper hand. Headbutt in the corner. And a powerbomb for the victory. Stratton somehow gets her shoulder up again. This is incredible. And you heard the NXT Universe firmly behind the beautiful madness. Stratton kicks Giulia away. And again, just trying to unload on her. And Giulia's going to make her pay for that. You are not going to best Giulia in the striking department. I don't know why Stratton keeps trying. Nice dodge. Going for a German suplex. Giulia able to land on her feet. Inside cradle. Shoulders down on Stratton for another near fall. And now Giulia backing up into the corner. Measuring. Tiffany. And oh, Stratton caught her right in the midsection. And now floating over into the Alabama slam. And Giulia in the drop zone. It's Tiffy time. Here comes the prettiest moonsault ever. Nobody home. Giulia getting out of the way. And oh, here it comes. The Northern Lights bomb. High impact. Cover. Giulia with another victory. She remains undefeated.
Here is your winner, Giulia.
Well, the new arrivals certainly making names for themselves here tonight at Heatwave. First, Stephanie Vaquer, and now Giulia, both with victories here tonight. What a women's division. The future is in safe hands.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
Welcome back, everyone, to NXT Heatwave. And well, there is Cameron Grimes, a man that is on the rise again here in NXT. He had a tremendous showing in the gauntlet match to determine the opponent for Oba Femi here tonight, and he pulled off an extraordinary win against all odds. Grimes has said that he is not intimidated by Oba Femi, and he will stop at nothing to win the North American Championship here tonight. And there is the North American Champion. A man that has remained undefeated here in NXT since his arrival. That is Oba Femi. And Oba has ruled as the North American Champion for 69 days with one defense to his name. He is 8-0 in his win-loss record here in Universe Mode, while Cameron Grimes has a win-loss record of 2-9. Grimes, though, pulled off an extraordinary feat, winning that gauntlet match not too long ago to become #1 contender to the North American Championship. And tonight he finds himself in a David versus Goliath situation here against Oba Femi.
Introducing the challenger. From Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cameron Grimes. And his opponent, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Oba Femi.
Will the ruler's reign continue here at Heatwave as North American Champion? Or will the underdog pull off another tremendous upset? Let's find out as Cameron Grimes does battle with Oba Femi. And the bell sounds. We are underway. And Femi willing Grimes on. And look at the power. Cameron Grimes is at a mismatch here tonight in a cheap shot by the champion. That was unnecessary. And oh, Grimes fires back. Superman forearm. And oh, Femi powers out before the counter one. Missing out there was Cameron Grimes, and what a chop. Oh my goodness. This just doesn't seem fair. Oba Femi now, raining down the elbows, right to the chest of his challenger. And Grimes picked back up to a vertical base. And the ruler with another chop. Right to the head. And Grimes needs to roll to the outside. And Cameron Grimes getting right back into the ring. Cameron Grimes fighting from underneath here this evening. Oh man! An absolutely vicious attack so far by Oba Femi here in this match. And again Grimes hoisted back to his feet. And Oba looking for the military press slam. Nasty landing to retain, and Grimes stays in it. It is going to take a miracle for Cameron Grimes to walk out tonight as the new North American champion, as Grimes running into the clothesline. Femi catching him on the rebound to the ropes, and now a backbreaker from Femi. And Oba's not done. A trifecta of backbreakers. Trying to destroy the spine of Cameron Grimes. And again Grimes trying to rally, trying to battle back. And Femi went for that rolling forearm. Cameron Grimes with some forearms of his own. And the roundhouse kick found its target. Grimes setting him up. Running in with a PK. And now, no wasted motion. Going up to the middle rope. Cameron Grimes gonna fly. And Femi out of the way. Grimes trying to utilise his speed, his quickness to his advantage. But nothing compares to the power that the champion has at his disposal. Look at these exploder suplexes. Grimes is being taken to Suplex City by the North American champion, Oba Femi. And Femi has been running things throughout this match. Grimes with very little offense so far. And again to the outside. And now Oba Femi's going to join him out there. And the ruler measuring his man. Lying in wait. And oh, Grimes able to dodge. And look at the strength of Oba Femi hoisting Grimes up with ease. But the elbows. The elbows from Cameron Grimes. And oh, look at the strength of Femi. Just launching Cameron Grimes over his shoulder. And now back into the ring. Femi in pursuit. Oh, went for an elbow. Cameron Grimes back up to the vertical base. And look at the kicks. Grimes now trying to utilise his striking prowess. And Femi sent to the outside. Separation once again created. And wait a minute. Grimes has that look in his eyes. Cameron Grimes through the ropes. Femi colliding in the barricade. And listen to this place. They want to see the underdog prevail. They are firmly behind Cameron Grimes. And Grimes going up to the top rope. Femi though already back to his feet. And Grimes forced to roll through. Looking for a knee strike. Femi able to get out of the way. And now hoisting Grimes into the corner. Grimes though found the back elbow. Femi stays. Grimes from the top, crossbody. Cameron Grimes looking to pull off an upset. Roundhouse kick into the collision course. You've got to be kidding me. Collision course on Femi. And Femi's able to raise that shoulder. Oh, and now look at the forearms from Femi. Missed out with the elbow. And again, Cameron Grimes trying to strike away at the North American champion. Femi though, with a spine buster. Inside leg hooked to retain the championship, and Grimes pops that shoulder up just in time. And oh no, Grimes just got launched. And Femi signalling for the end. Is Grimes about to suffer his fall from grace? Off the ropes. And Grimes trying to fight it. Grimes able to avoid the fall from grace. Cave in. And oh my God. Oba Femi may have just been slain. Oh, but he kicked out. The cave-in is not enough to put down the ruler. And now the knee to the midsection. And Oba Femi with a choke slam. And that just changed the complexion of the proceedings. There's the elbow. Driving it right into the midsection of Cameron Grimes. And now to the outside. Oba Femi running over his challenger. And back up onto the shoulder. Oh, driven right into the barricade. Femi getting his own back from earlier on when he was sent into the barricade by Grimes. And now back into the ring. Femi going off to the leg. And that is smart. You target Grimes' leg. Oh! He can't utilise the cave-in anymore. Those double boots connected right to the face. And now Grimes all over Femi. Oba Femi being picked back up to his feet. Cameron Grimes. Again, trying to play to his strengths. Trying to utilise his striking prowess. And Femi to the outside again. And here's Cameron Grimes going to the well. One too many times here. Looking for another suicide dive. And Femi gets driven. This time into the announce table. First the barricade. Now the announce table. Can Grimes pull off the upset? Going up to the top rope. Cameron Grimes with his target acquired. And a cave-in from the top rope. You have got to be kidding me. That could be it. Oba Femi to be slain. No! What is it going to take for Grimes to walk out tonight with the championship? And oh my goodness, Oba Femi back to his feet. This man is not human. Grimes in the corner. Femi trying to run in. But he ran right into the back elbow. And Grimes just striking away at Femi. Doing whatever he can. And that was a mistake. What a wicked forearm shot. And Grimes launched across the ring. And now here it comes. Cameron Grimes countered this the first time he went for it. Can he do it again? Femi fall from grace. And the dream may be over. Hearts are about to shatter. Oba Femi remains North American champion.
Here is your winner, and still NXT North American champion, Oba Femi.
I am joined by Giulia, who earlier tonight defeated Tiffany Stratton. What is next for you?
Earlier tonight, Tiffany got humbled, and as for what's next, the beautiful madness is focused on one thing right now, and that's winning.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
We are back here at NXT Heatwave. And this match is elimination style. The last woman standing will be the champion.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade was NXT Women's Champion for 84 days with 2 successful championship defenses before she lost the championship to Lyra Valkyria at No Mercy. Cora Jade looking to regain the title and continue the generation of Jade here this evening.
Introducing the challenger from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez is also a former NXT Women's Champion. She reigned for 119 days here in Universe Mode. 3 successful championship defenses before her reign ended to Cora Jade. So both of these challengers want the title back, and it has been a war between all 3 of these women. So much so that Booker T had to suspend Roxanne and Cora until he came up with a solution to the issues between these superstars. Finally tonight, we have one here in this triple threat elimination match. This is the final showdown. And there is the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
And introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
69 days as the NXT Women's Champion for Lyra Valkyria. 3 successful championship defenses so far. And we know that Jordynne Grace is waiting in the wings for the winner of this matchup here tonight. So here we go, the final showdown between these 3. Who's walking out as NXT Women's Champion? Let's find out as the bell sounds. And Valkyria going after Roxanne Perez. Of course, all 3 of these women have issues with one another. And it all comes to a head here this evening. Cora Jade with a forearm there to Valkyria. And now these 2 former friends going at it. The history between Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, of course, well documented here in NXT. And face first goes the Prodigy, and a step up in Seguri to Valkyria. Cora Jade running things. Elbow to the back of Perez. And now the kick to the spine. And here's Valkyria, the champion, with a spinning heel kick to Cora Jade. And she didn't see that coming. She will re-enter the ring and go right back after the champion. Side Russian leg sweep. And now Perez going after the arm of Cora. And there is Jordynne Grace, who I mentioned earlier. She has been eyeing up that NXT Women's Championship for a couple of weeks now. She is officially signed to the NXT brand and wants to one day hold that NXT Women's Championship. So she's watching closely here this evening to see who she could come up against down the line. So here comes the weaponry. Cora Jade introducing a table. Perez with the arm drag to the champion. And now Jade going after Perez. Face first off the top turnbuckle, and there's a chop. And Cora now with a stomp to the arm of Lyra. Taking out both of these competitors, but it may have just come back to bite her. Cora Jade took her eyes off Perez, and now Perez taking down Cora Jade, and nobody home there. Perez gets sent into the corner pump kick. Valkyria never saw it coming. And Lyra getting out of the ring. And remember, this is elimination style, so Valkyria, if she wanted to, could stay out of the ring. As Perez looks for the first elimination. Cover on Jade, who kicks out. And Valkyria setting up Perez. Sit out powerbomb. Not going to go for the cover. Cora Jade was lying in wait. Roxanne wisely rolling out of the ring. As now Valkyria delivers the Northern Light suplex. No rope breaks in triple threat matches. But it won't matter as Jade was able to kick out. Now a trash can lid was in the hand of Perez momentarily. Another pump kick by Cora Jade. I know Roxanne maybe looking to put Jade through that table. There's some elbows to the midsection. And Jade with a side slam. Big right hand to Valkyria. Standing switch. And Valkyria with a belly to back suplex. And now met Perez with that kick. Now the cavalcade. Going for the Insaguri. Perez back to her feet. And this is just chaos right now. All three of these women looking for position. And Valkyria with the chops to the chest. Well, we saw the trash can lid a moment ago. Now there's the trash can. Valkyria with the interception. And off the ropes with an arm drag into a drop kick. Jade is down. And now Valkyria setting up Perez. Fisherman Buster for the elimination. Near fall. Perez hanging on in there. Jade again trying to pick her moment. Looking for the knee in the corner. Powerbomb though to Jade. And Valkyria sizes her up. Maybe setting up for the Nightwing. But Jade answering with a forearm. And now Perez getting involved again. Perez able to land with her feet there. And now trying to catch Valkyria lacking. Shoulders down on the champion who kicks out. And now Roxanne trying to go after Cora Jade. And she's setting her up. Suplexing her through the table. And Jade gets out of the ring so she can't be pinned. Look at Valkyria with an avalanche arm drag. Did you see the distance? And look at Cora back into the ring. And Valkyria sending Jade to the outside. And Roxanne arming herself with a steel chair. Valkyria disarming her. And now from behind, Perez sent into the corner of Valkyria. Follows up with a back elbow and a drop kick. And it's Valkyria closing in on the first elimination. Swinging neck breaker to Perez, and there's one from Cora Jade. And now Jade lining up Valkyria. Went for that Jaded DDT, but Valkyria saw it coming. And Jade hoisted up for the Nightwing. Will that be enough for the first elimination? It will.
Has been eliminated.
Well, it comes down to Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne Perez, who will leave Heatwave with the NXT Women's Championship. Cora Jade eliminated, and now Valkyria looking to do the same to Perez. Big crossbody. Right into another Fisherman's Buster. To retain the NXT Women's title, Perez hangs on in there. The ring currently looks like a battlefield, and oh my goodness! The German suplex onto the steel chair. And now Valkyria with the trash can in her grasp. And she is just waiting for Perez. Roxanne may be out of it. I mean, she just collided with that steel chair, but she's moving. And now the trash can to the skull. That could have just finished her off. Valkyria trying to retain her title. Kick out though by the Prodigy. And Valkyria can't believe it. She thought she had the matchup won. And there's a Northern Light suplex, putting Perez into the drop zone. Valkyria looking to soar. Whoa, the splash. Cover. And again, not enough. Not enough to put Perez away. I know Valkyria setting up for the Nightwing. Roxanne able to counter it. And now the Hail Mary perhaps here from the Prodigy into the armbar. Submission locked in. And will Valkyria submit? No, she rolls through. And oh, right into the Nightwing. Nightwing connects to eliminate Perez, to retain. Valkyria almost had her. But somehow, some way, Roxanne Perez kicked out. And now Perez sent into the corner again. Valkyria ran right into that knee. And now the roll up by Perez. Bridging through. Shoulders down and oh. What a match here. And Perez, no, gets reversed. Inverted DDT by Valkyria. And now Perez picked back up to her feet, looking for a kick. Perez able to block. Side Russian leg sweep. And Perez looking to put Valkyria in position. What is the Prodigy thinking? Going off to the legs of Lyra, gets kicked away. Now Valkyria, no wasted motion, sending Perez back into the corner. Now has her where she wants her. Valkyria looking for something big to put Perez away. Look at the strength of Valkyria. Superplex right onto the trash can to eliminate Perez. Still not enough. What is it going to take? The Nightwing wasn't enough. That massive superplex on the trash can, not enough. What will be enough to put Perez away? The Prodigy certainly giving this everything she's got, but that may seal the deal. The spinning heel kick by Valkyria. And now she's calling for it. Looking to add the exclamation point. Oh, I thought she was setting up for the Nightwing instead. Delivers Snake Eyes. And now sent back into the corner. Valkyria. Oh my goodness, what is she thinking here? No way. No way. She's going for an Avalanche Nightwing. And now into the cover to retain the title. How? How did Perez get her shoulder up after that? Lyra glancing at the official. She can't believe this. And Perez is stirring. And Perez just blocked the Enziguri by Valkyria. And a chance here now for the Prodigy. And she is looking to seize this moment. Valkyria slammed down. And now Perez from the middle rope. Oh, Pop Rocks! Where the hell did that come from? Roxanne Perez wins back the title.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez is now a two-time NXT Women's Champion here in Universe Mode. Out of nowhere, able to seize the moment after the shocking kick out of the Avalanche Nightwing. Roxanne Perez walks out of Heatwave with the NXT Women's Championship.
Roxanne, see you down the road.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
We are back here at Heatwave. And darkness has descended here in the arena as we prepare for the Women's North American Championship match. There is Wendy Choo. And Choo has transformed herself since her return when she attacked the Women's North American Champion Tatum Paxley and choked her out. The darkness has taken over the once lovable Wendy Choo, who comes into this matchup here tonight with a win-loss record of 3-4. 43% win-loss ratio for Choo. Look at that face. There is something deeply twisted about Wendy Choo these days. Something clearly has snapped. Something has changed. Wendy Choo actually knocked off the North American champion not too long ago in a non-title match. That is how she earned this championship opportunity here at Heatwave. And there is Tatum Paxley, who has reigned as Women's North American Champion for 97 days after becoming the inaugural Women's North American Champion here in Universe Mode. She has defended her title successfully on 2 separate occasions. Tatum Paxley's win-loss record is neutral at 10-10. Tatum looks to break the tie here tonight by retaining the North American Championship, getting her win back over Wendy Choo.
Introducing the challenger from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo. And her opponent from Dallas, Texas, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum was a little taken aback there. Understandably so, as she has already been defeated by Wendy Choo before. Now the title is on the line. Tatum loses again. She also loses her championship. There is the bell. We are underway, and Wendy coming right out of the gate. Tatum knew what Wendy was thinking. She has already been in the ring with her, so of course Tatum knows what this newfound darkness inside Wendy Choo has done to her. But it certainly made her more vicious, that's for sure. And oh, Choo catching out Tatum. And now the elbow to the chest. And my goodness, speaking of vicious, what has gotten into this woman? It is night and day between the Wendy Choo of old and the new Wendy Choo. Here's the cover to win the title and a kick out early on. And Choo, no wasted motion, staying on the champion. And oh, the knee in the corner. Now the elbow to the spine. Now Paxley picked back up to a vertical base. Choo trying to set her up for a suplex. And Pax able to land behind. Chop block. Right to the back of the leg. And now Choo sent off the ropes. Gets reversed. Shots right to the face there. Now looking for an exploder suplex. Tatum Paxley able to counter. And the arms will hook there momentarily. Wendy Choo coming right back. And there is something going on within the psyche of Wendy Choo's brain, because it looks like she's tormented almost. And look at this, using the middle rope for leverage, and the referee called her red-handed. And now Paxley taking advantage. Choo took a rise off the prize momentarily, namely the champion, and it may just have cost her. Inverted Olympic slam, and now an elbow of her own by Paxley to retain, and Choo getting that shoulder up. And Paxley not letting Choo escape. Going right for a leg. And now Choo brought back up to her feet. Paxley unloading. Choo though, doing the same. And oh, what a clothesline. Paxley collapsing to the floor. And uh-oh, Choo is in pursuit. And oh, right to the announce table. And again. Oh God, what is Wendy thinking now? Oh, slamming Paxley right onto the table. Paxley hit hard. And this could be Wendy Choo's moment. She now looks to seize this opportunity. Full Nelson slam. Planting Pax. Championship on the line. And we almost had a new Women's North American champion. The matchup continues. Flatliner. Great follow-up there by Wendy. And now, sizing up the champion. Maybe looking for that chokehold. But Paxley able to counter. And oh, she just put Choo in the drop zone. Tatum Paxley now from the high rent district. 450 splash. And will that be enough to retain the North American title? No, just the 2 count. And oh, Paxley is poised. Looking for that psycho trap. Choo knew it was coming. Now Wendy stringing together some offense again. There's another flatliner. Face first goes Paxley, and Choo's all over her. Slamming her into the canvas. Wendy Choo is laughing. And oh! Paxley sending Choo to the outside. And I am not too sure that it is a great decision for Paxley to be out here. Oh, back elbow. Caught Paxley right in the side of her head. And now a German suplex on the outside. And I think I just justified my point. That was a bad decision to head back to the outside of the ring. And now Wendy Choo up high. Crossbody misses. And Paxley trying to capitalize. Gut wrench suplex. Now Paxley's feeling it. She's got the NXT Universe behind her. Went for a standing moonsault. No water in the pool. And look at the strikes again from Choo. Off the ropes, elbow to the skull by Paxley. And Pax taking the fight right back to her challenger. Crossbody in the corner. And the champion could be closing in. Paxley just putting the boots to Wendy. There's the standing moonsault. Right into another elbow, but Choo got out of the way. And now Paxley got caught, and now she's trapped in the chokehold. Are we about to crown a new Women's North American Champion? Paxley has passed out to this very move before. Will it happen again tonight with the title on the line? Paxley trying to find out of this. Trying to find separation, and she manages to do so. Now right to the midsection. Paxley fighting from underneath. Butterfly suplex. And now back up to the top turnbuckle. And oh no, that was a mistake. Paxley colliding with the canvas. Double boots to the face though. Paxley still has fight left within her. And Choo gets dropped. Paxley to retain. Does Wendy Choo have anything left? She does. Choo continuing to fight. And this is all for the Women's North American Championship. Oh, the forearm there by Wendy. And now Paxley sent back into the corner. Wendy Choo with the forearm. And oh, here comes the sleep drop. Shades of the old Wendy Choo. She is still in there apparently. But now the darkness coming out of Wendy. It's like two sides of her brain right now colliding. And that chokehold is cinched in. Paxley coming alive again though. She almost passed out. But she manages to survive. And now wait a minute, here it comes. Psycho trap. Out of nowhere. Tatum Paxley survives.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley surviving here tonight. She is still the Women's North American Champion, but my goodness, that was close. She almost passed out from the pain. She almost lost the title, but she prevails in the end.
Joining me now is Trick Williams, who will defend his NXT Championship in moments against Ethan Page. And what I want to know, Trick, is are you ready for Ethan Page tonight?
Ethan is a snaky competitor, but I know what he is capable of. He's cheated his way to several wins, but it will not work tonight. That's what it is, and all it's gonna be.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the NXT Championship.
It is time for our main event here at Heatwave. What a way to wrap up this premium live event. There is Ethan Page. Ethan Page has cheated his way to several victories over Joe Hendry and Javon Evans in recent time. He has a winning formula. No doubt he's going to try it again tonight, but will it bring him the NXT Championship? His win-loss record sits at 8-5, 62% win-loss ratio for Ethan Page heading in to this championship match. And here comes the clear-cut favourite in our main event this evening. The NXT champion, Trick Williams, who has reigned as NXT champion for 69 days. He has had 2 successful championship defences so far, but will his reign come to an end here tonight? His win-loss record sits at 15-11. That is a win-loss ratio of 58%.
Introducing the challenger. From Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds, OLLIE, Ethan Page! And his opponent, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, the NXT champion, Trick Williams!
Williams has stated that the cheating ways of Ethan Page will not work out for him here tonight. The NXT Championship is about to be put on the line. Our main event here at Heatwave. What a matchup this is going to be. And the official calls for the bell, and here we go. And already, Ethan Page is talking trash to the champion. Now the collar and elbow tie-up will begin the proceedings. And Williams may be letting his emotions rule him right now. And oh, there's a cheap shot right to the throat. And Williams coming right back. Big open palm strike, and now back into the tie-up. And again, pushing Page up against the ropes. Williams is heated right now. And again, the cheap shot. Now look at Page trying to tee off on Trick Williams. And Williams with those boxing blows. It only takes one good shot to knock out Ethan Page. And a kick out there. Williams, of course, has a boxing background. That is why his shots are so effective. And it has put the champion in the driver's seat. And as I say that, Ethan Page fires back with a series of forearms. And Williams kicking away the challenger. And look at Trick, he's feeling it right now. Ethan Page needing a breather. Needing to re-strategize. Now back into the ring comes Ethan Page. Missed out with a clothesline. Williams with a shot right to the face. And again, utilising his boxing background is Trick Williams. Face first off the turnbuckle. Look at the jabs. The rights, the lefts. It's all happening in the corner right now. Flapjack to Page, and a kip up. Trick Williams all fired up. With the NXT Universe behind him. Now setting him up. Looking for a pump handle slam maybe, but a counter there by Page. Now Williams getting out of the ring. Needing to regroup. Williams trying to take this one step at a time. Ethan Page went for a cheap shot again. Didn't work out well for him. And now the champion stringing together some offense. Jumping clothesline. Williams is a ball of energy right now. And oh, bookend Floating over into the cover. Pinning predicament here for Ethan Page, and he manages to stay in it. The NXT Championship hanging in the balance. This is our main event here at NXT Heatwave. And Ethan Page sending Williams off the ropes, going for a back elbow. Williams able to block it. Jumping leg lariat. And oh, was it time? Trick Williams went for the trick shot. Great dodge though by Ethan. Clothesline, no, ran right into a back elbow. And now Williams, pinning combination. Shoulders down, and all. Williams almost retaining his championship right there. And now Page going after the leg of Williams. Trying to wear him down now. Trying to slow down the match pace too. And with a smile on his face, is Ethan Page closing in on winning his first NXT Championship. What a power slam to win the title. And a near fall. And you have to wonder when Ethan Page will break out his winning, cheating strategy. Won't be any time soon because he may have just got knocked out. Williams standing tall. And Williams lining up his target. Ethan Page is stirring. And he caught him with a knee there to the midsection. Up goes Trick. And oh, some innovative offense from the challenger. And Williams wisely heads to the apron. Missed out with a drop kick. Williams back into the ring. And Page gets sent off the ropes. Great reversal. I will credit Ethan Page when it is due. And oh, is Ethan Page setting up for it? Yes, he is. Ego's edge. And that could be enough. No cheating necessary. Ethan Page to win the NXT Championship. Williams able to kick. And Page can't believe it. And of course he's arguing with the official. And Williams coming alive. Big clothesline. Williams with a second win here in this NXT Championship match. Code breaker. And now looking for the trick shot. Page out of the way. Well scouted. And oh, well, that was also well scouted by Trick Williams. Able to counter the pump kick. Back and forth between these two men. DDT by the champion. And it's Trick Williams closing in on another retention. More jabs in the corner. And oh, Ethan kicking Williams away. Pump kick to the chest. And Williams retorts with one of his own. Ethan didn't quite catch all of that pump kick, but Williams got all of his. And now, Williams sizing up Ethan Page. Trick shot, but he missed. And there's a right hand. Williams just got decked. And Ethan Page setting him up again. Looking for a second Ego's edge. And he nails it. Into the cover right away. To become NXT champion of Williams, I don't believe it. He kicked out of it again. Williams, though, is in a bad way. And Page trying to take advantage. Utilising that top rope for a bit of leverage. And this is where the rules get broken. Knee to the chest. Ethan Page closing in on breaking out his winning formula. And oh, well, I called it. Down goes the official. And now the suplex. Driving Williams onto his neck. And here we go. We knew it was coming. The winning formula that Page has utilised in recent time to get victories over the likes of Joe Hendry and Javon Evans. Sledgehammer to the gut of Trick Williams. Normally it's a steel chair, but tonight, Paige opting for a sledgehammer. And now, looking for the trifecta. A third Ego's Edge. And the official coming too. Paige making sure. Here's the cover. Ethan Page to win the NXT title. Come on, Trick. Oh, he kicked out. And the NXT Universe just came alive. Page is in disbelief. Williams told him that his winning formula will not work tonight. And that has come true. Williams sending Page off the ropes. Caught him with a shot to the skull. And can Trick Williams add the exclamation point? Williams coming off the ropes. And there's the trick shot. Page folding over into a heap. Cover. Williams is still NXT champion.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Trick Williams.
What a way to wrap up Heatwave. Trick Williams is still NXT champion.